6:39 on today's TMJ4. This morning, there's a new king of the cheese world, and here it is. Silvain Diedrichs is hard sheep's milk cheese, crowned top cheese at the World Cheese Competition in Madison, chosen out of more than 3,000 entries. Now, 5 of the finalists were from Wisconsin, but again, the champion, alas, is not. This morning, we are joined by one of the judges from the competition, Dominique Delugeau, and Dominique is going to talk to us a little bit about what goes into judging a competition. So this is the champion here.
That's it.
And I imagine, obviously, when we are shopping for cheese, it's taste alone. I just want a good tasting cheese. There's so much more that must go into your selection.
Well, you have your preference, like everything else, but as a judge, you look at different things. You look at the cheese itself. You look at defects on the rind, you smell it, and then eventually you're going to test it. So that's what we're going to do this morning, I guess. And what we do, we use what we call a plug or cheese trier, and then you take a little piece of the cheese out, which I did here. This cheese is a cheese from the south of France, from the Pyrenees, and it's made with sheep's milk. And it's one of the what we call PDO, protected denomination of origin, so it's a very, very nice cheese.
And so what is it called? It's called the escargot, is that how you pronounce it?
Escargot is the name of the cheese, and the type of the cheese is called Osso Irati. And again, it's from the Basque country of France.
Are we eating?
Yes, and so Dominique has been kind enough to take some little chunks out of the cheese, and so we're going to go ahead and try those right now, and Vince, you can have a piece too. All right, so as we're eating this, what was it about this cheese that you loved so much?
Well, it's very well balanced, has very good hazelnut and a lot of other flavors in there. All the cheese from the mountains actually are very well balanced. The sheeps in the mountain actually do eat different type of flora. So you have very, very pronounced flavors, but it's very, very sweet. So a nice product.
There's one piece left for you.
This is the champion cheese over here.
I saw the champion cheese.
Was this your champion?
Well, that was, I would say, one of them for sure. The last final 20 cheeses are extremely good, so it's very, very hard actually. But if I had, that's one of my favorite cheese personally. So. Cannot go wrong here.
It really is.
All right, so we have some cheeses that we wanted you to try.
We just bought at the store.
Yes, that we bought at the store.
Okay.
And first of all, can we buy this at the store?
Yes, yes, you will find it in every fine store here in Milwaukee.
Okay, so here, try a cheese here and tell us what you think.
Okay, I'm going to try a good old cheddar from Wisconsin. So, Oaks cheddar. There were actually 34 entries, so a lot of
from Wisconsin.
From all over the world. Okay. And 26 were from, actually there were 26 countries represented. Yes. So
wonderful representation.
So what you do, you will again, if you want to hold this up, you will kind of break the cheese, look at the texture, then you will smell it, and then you know, eventually try it.
Yes.
I like a lot of crystals and crumbles in my cheese. Like the crystalling, I like that. That's my thing.
And that's something that you will get in a 2 or 3 year old cheddar from Wisconsin or other.
So how did you like that?
It's very good. It's a very nice product. Has good balance. Again, you want some sweetness. You don't want something too aggressive. So very well.
You don't want an aggressive cheese.
No.
How did the Wisconsin cheeses compare? Because there were, what, 5 in the final group of 20?
Yes. Actually, Wisconsin did very well. I think we had actually close to 71. There were 121 gold medals. So it's kind of the Olympics of cheese. Yes. And I think 71 were from Wisconsin. Well, that's perfect. So Wisconsin did extremely well.
Yes. All right. Fantastic. Well, Dominique Delugeau, thank you so much for being with us. I know it was a late night, and thanks for getting up early.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bring the rest of the crew in. They can have this here. Not this.
I just wanted to touch the world's best.
Right.
This one.
Up next on Live.